Hi, my name is Rhiannon, and to begin with, I'll give you an overview of my time at university so far. I completed my Bachelor of Arts in Internet Communications last year with Curtin as an external student. During this time, I focused on teen identity construction on social networks, which I found to be fascinating. For my honours dissertation, I've chosen to diverge from this topic just slightly in order to look at cam girls. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the webcam pornographic industry, it is essentially women and or men performing sexual acts on themselves and or each other in their own homes, broadcasting these acts via webcam to a geographically dispersed audience. For the purpose of my research, I've chosen to specifically focus on women performing these acts on their own. I became interested in the topic during my undergrad as I realised the degree itself had touched on a lot of niche communities within the internet, however, pornography was left out. As the internet has become synonymous with pornography, I thought that this subject should be given more attention and research. Hence, I decided that pornography would be a good topic to research for my dissertation. I became interested in camgirls specifically as I found my own experience through sexuality empowering and wondered if this sort of sexual empowerment could be found in pornography. As many of the cam girls operate of their own accord, I thought it would be interesting to find out if these women thought of their work as empowering. As stated before, a cam girl is a woman who performs acts which are often sexual via webcam. This is done so on sites which host a large number of cam girl video streams such as MyFreeCams and Chatterbait. These sites allow the performer to interact with their audience via synchronous chat, which is often policed by moderators chosen by the performer who scan and delete any derogatory comments. Women who cam regularly are able to develop a community with their audience as they are able to directly communicate with them. These women make money through their performances by being tipped by their audience and encouraging their audience to pay for extra services such as access to private videos and Snapchat. This type of pornography differs from contemporary pornographic film, as generally the cam girls are in complete control of the acts they perform and do so within the confines of their own home, as opposed to contemporary porn, which is often produced on set by pornography companies and is distributed onto the internet after being scrupulously edited and directed. As my dissertation is looking specifically at women, I decided to take a feminist approach to my research. Feminists have two main opposing views on pornography: anti-pornography and sex-positive feminism. McKinnon and other anti-pornography scholars argue that porn is seen to be violent towards women while simultaneously degrading and objectifying. Sex-positive feminists argue that women should be able to have the freedom to express their sexuality however they like, and that participating in or consuming porn can be a liberating experience. Through conducting my research, I hope to answer the following questions. Do women participating in the camgirl industry feel sexually empowered or objectified by their ex, or perhaps somewhere in between? And what circumstances allow for these women to feel either empowered or objectified? To answer these questions, I've chosen to use feminist methods and methodologies to guide my research. There are two opposing feminist methodologies: the quantitative feminist empiricism and the qualitative feminist standpoint epistemology. I've chosen to use feminist standpoint epistemology for my methodology as it focuses on women's lived experiences as opposed to scientific data, and is conscious of the fact that women's experiences can be viewed from multiple standpoints. As Hesse Bieber states, this enables women's experiences and perspectives to gain a hearing. This will ensure that I gain the perspectives of multiple women who participate within the camgirl industry. To gain these perspectives, I will use qualitative research methods such as observation and interviews. As I have chosen to use interviews as my research method, I will first need to gain the trust of the women I intend to interview. To do this, I intend to join Twitter in an attempt to converse with these women involved in the industry, sign up to camgirl websites as an audience member in order to be recognised as part of the community, and volunteer for the Australian Sex Party to network with people within the industry. Lastly, I pose the question, could this type of pornography be potentially empowering for the women involved?